paragraph. 1084 3. The third mantra was left out, so that I am completing it. 10184 3. This is in continuation of a few things what you are discussing regarding Garbhadhana Samskara. Hiranyi Arani. Hiranyi Arani. Hiranyi Arani. Yam Nirmanthato. Yam Nirmanthato. No, please. Yam Nirmanthato Ashwina. Yam Nirmanthato Ashwina. One vertical line. Tam te garbham. Tam te garbham. Tam te garbham. Havamahe. Tam te garbham havamahe. Arani noda. Arani. Tam te garbham havamahe. Tam te garbham havamahe. दशमे मासी सूतवे स्वाहा. दशमे मासी सूतवे स्वाहा. This is Rigveda 10.184.3. 10.184.3. Hiranyai Arani Yam Nirmanthatam Ashwina Tam te Garbham Havamahe Dashame Masi Sutave Swaha. Here, Sutave, though it has got several dhatus, Shu Prerane, Shu Abhishave, here we are interested in Shu Pranigarbha Vimochane. Shu Pranigarbha Vimochane. That's to deliver the child. Pranigarbha Vimochane. Sutave to deliver. Masa is month, Dashame 10th. Dashame Masa Sutave Swaha. To beget the child in the 10th month. Not after 10 months, in the 10th month. So usually the period of pregnancy is considered as 9 months, 9 days. Generally. It could be little more, it could be little less. Generally more will not happen, less will happen many a time. That is premature delivery we call it. So it could be the 9th month, it could be even 8th month, sometimes by the end of the 7th month also it happens. Of course, when it happens prematurely or a little later, we have to face certain problems. But it is 9 months, 9 days, yes, it is fine, we have no problem at all. That is the right period of pregnancy. दशमे मासि सूतवे स्वाहा. हवामहे ह्वै आह्वाने. ह्वै आह्वाने. We invite, we welcome. We invite, we welcome. तम गर्भम ते हवामहे. तम गर्भम ते हवामहे. We invite that garbha. So once she has become pregnant, once she has become garbhavati, it means the soul has come in. The soul has come in, and for the sake of the soul, the whole Sharindra Manas is being formed in the womb of the mother. So invite a soul. So we start the process of forming the Sharindra Manas in the womb of the mother. We invite a soul. Tam te garbham havamahe dashame masi sutave swaha. That's the meaning of the second line. Then first line. There also havamahe is the, for the first sentence also havamahe is the verb. Ashwina nirmanthataha. In a Maranian Sutta. ನಿರ್ಮಂಥತ ನೋಡು, ಮಂಥ. ನಿರ್ಮಂಥತಃ ನೋಡು, ಮಂಥನ ನೋಡು, ಯಾವುದೊಂದು ಧಾತು ಒಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Ashwina have been discussing earlier also. Usually it is a pair, it's a couple, Ashwina. So it could be the teacher and the taught, or it could be Dyava Pruthivi, or it could be a male and female, it could be husband and wife. All these are referred to. Vayu Agni is also referred to by Ashwina. So there's a short list of what Ashwina means, and depending upon the context, we have to pick up the right pair. So here, because we are speaking of Garbhadhana Samskara, it is a husband and wife. Couple, the husband and wife. Ashwina, they nirmanthataha. Nirmanthataha, mantha vilodane. That's the root. Mantha vilodane. Vilodana is to shake. Nirmanthataha is to churn. Churning, you know, churning? That is churning. Churning is done. Yes, exactly. The churning, that is nirmanthataha. There's a brisk movement in churning, so the root has been taken as mantha vilodane. Vilodane is to shake, to move, to churn. Vichara manthana, we use it. There, the thoughts are being churned. Finally, to get that essence of it in the form of Navanita. But you get the Navanita only when you churn it. If you don't churn it, you don't get the Navanita. We don't get the essence of it. Ashwina nirmanthataha Arani, Ashwina, Arani, Yam Nirmanthatah, Ashwina, Yam Arani, Nirmanthatah, Hiranyi, Arani, Hiranyi, Nirmanthatah, Ashwina, Yam Arani, Hiranyi, Nirmanthatah, Tamte Garbham Havamahe. Tamte Garbham Havamahe. Dashme Masi Sutave Swaha. So there is a process of churning. So when you churn it, one churning is to get butter from the curds. That's the one. This churning activity is also there to produce fire also. That's called Arani. The root is Rilgatav. Once again there is that movement. This Arani has two parts. One is the bottom part, one is the top part. Both are made out of, one is wood, another is made of that small stone. By causing the friction, we get these sparks. What's that stone called as? Firestone?
Firestone.
So when you churn it upon a piece of wood, sparks will come. So when those sparks come, you put something which is flammable, maybe a piece of cotton, maybe a dry leaf or some such thing, and the fire is produced. Before the invention of these matches and lighters and other things, this was a process. And even today, starting a yajna, to get the fire, they use Arani only. They don't use any of these chemically manufactured things. They use Arani only, and they churn continuously, and the sparks will come and the fire will be created. So in that way, let the couple, the husband and wife, churn and get the essence, get the best of them. Hiranyi is Hitam Ramaniyam. Hitam Ramaniyam. That which is favorable and which is beautiful. Hitam Ramaniyam. And that is the nature of the one what is churned and what we get out of churning. Out of churning, we should get such thing which is good and beautiful. And that's the purpose of the whole Grihasthashrama, to beget a good progeny for the future generation. We get better children than us. That's the purpose of Grihasthashrama. Hitam, peaceful, comfortable, Ramaniyam, attractive, beautiful. So let us get that. Out of churning. When I say churning, it is the efforts of the Ashwina. They would be father and mother, and to churn out the best of them. When you churn, we always get the best. Not true, but just a Puranic story. We have also heard Samudra Manthana. In Samudra Manthana, the whole ocean was churned by using that big snake called Vasuki as the rope.
Yeah.
On one side there were Devas, on the other side there were Asuras, and they churned and churned and churned. And finally, the essence what they got was finally this Amrita. That's the Puranic tale what we have got. Now what I am interested in, if you churn, you always get the best. That's the point what I want to say. So when you churn, we get the best, the essence of what we are churning. So like that, let the husband and wife churn and give their best, which is Hiranyi. Like Arani, as Arani has got two parts, the bottom plate and the other one, which is churned, which is used for churning, a stick. And in churn, as you get fire, which is, fire also is Hiranyi. Is very soothing, when it's within limits, of course. So it is soothing and it gives us that warmth. So as we get the fire, when arani is under friction, when arani is churned, in the same way that the husband and wife churn together to get or to invite a soul into the womb of the mother, so that it stays in the womb for 9 months and odd, and finally she delivers it. This is the basic meaning of this mantra. That is Rigveda 10:184-3. Hiranyi aranim yam irmanthada ashvina tante garbham avamahe dashame masi sutave swaha. Not the details. Now for the begetting of a child, we need two things. One is the right soul we have to invite. So this in the previous mantras I have explained. It depends upon what sort of a building we build, and a suitable tenant will come. Is this process. So the building what we are constructing is Sharirindriya Manas. And how well we build it, we get a suitable tenant who stays in that for maybe 100 and odd years. So just explaining. Sorry. If you construct a palace, a prince or princess will come. So if you construct a stable, a donkey or horse will come. So it depends on what type of construction we do it. Here it says, the very purpose of human life, that too this Grihastha Shama, is to invite the prince and the princess. That is to manufacture the best Sharirindriya Manas. How do you say it is best? Only by churning. If I don't churn, I don't get the best. I have to churn it. So here, in the process of reproduction, for churning, we need two pieces. We need two parts. That is Pati and Patni. And the same thing is compared with the Arani. Arani also has got two parts. And those two have to undergo friction, churn, and finally we get soothing and warming fire. Agni. Agni is got there. Hirani means soothing and warming them. Home and house is for the couple to live in. Pati Patni, Grihastha Shama. Grihastha, one who stays in house. So when you enter the house, when it's new, what should we call it as? House warming ceremony. It's exactly the warmth what I am speaking of here. So to create a environment where it is warm and soothing, easy. For that, these two Aranis work together, churn, they take out their best, and after taking their best, they are inviting a great soul. And that great soul, after inviting it is okay. Invitation is okay, and creating that is okay, everything is fine. But how long it will stay in the womb? Dashame Masi Sutaveswa. It should stay here for at least 9 plus months. 9 plus few days. 9 months and few days. Then the development of the child in the womb will be complete. If it is premature or it will be delayed, causes so many problems. And Following that, we know in the gynecology and obstetrics, so many problems they face it. At the time of delivery of the child, lot of problems are there, not one or two. The child is not, or the fetus is not nourished well. It suffers from malnutrition. That's one problem. I'm not giving an exhaustive list, just I'm giving an idea as to how it happens. There is certain position in which that fetus should be there in the womb, but it's not rightly done. The position of the child in the womb, it will be upside down and so many things. Actually, head should come first at the time of delivery, but in many cases, the leg will start coming out. It's very difficult for delivery. Only in such cases they go for a C-section. C-section is cesarean section. They go for that. And sometimes the umbilical cord is there that gets around the neck or maybe hand, maybe legs and other things. So delivery will be tough. So we cannot force it out. We cannot force it out and pull it. We have to very, very carefully handle it and get the delivery done, so that the child and the mother both will be saved. So all such problems are there. Just a few I explained, one or two. So all such problems, whatever you have got. And coming to the womb of the mother, Dashami Masi Sutave Swaha, the womb of the mother should be strong enough to bear the child for 9 and odd months. If it is not capable, premature will happen. That's also a problem. If it is a premature delivery, the child would not have developed well in the womb. There will be some shortage with reference to maybe the strength, maybe the growth of the bones, maybe the growth of the brain. Now we know if there is some shortage regarding the growth of the brain, we get mentally retarded children. We have seen. These are all the problems what we face with the production of a child and its delivery. So if it is Dashame Masi Swaha, it stays in the womb comfortably for 9 and odd months and is delivered in the 10th month, all such problems would not be there. Because mother has to take all the care, so the child will stay in her womb for 9 and odd months. She has to nourish it. She should be strong enough to bear it for 9 and odd months. So if all these things are done, finally the result will be good. Dashame Masi Sutave Swaha. So all care should be taken so that the delivery takes after 9 months. So all these are indicated in this mantra. As we get that warming Agni after churning using Arani. Churning is Nirmanthataha. So there is a comparison as we get it. And to get it we want 2 parts. Arani, the lower one and the upper one. In the same way, Ashwina, the husband and wife, whatever the Pati and Patni in the family life, they also have to be cooperative. They also have to work together to get the best out of it, best out of them. And when they create an abode for the incoming soul, a shelter for the incoming soul, now they invite a soul which is also soothing and attractive, Hirani. A good soul, a soul with good samskaras. They invite, and now they are ready to bear it. The mother in particular is ready to bear it for 10 and odd months. The whole process of conception, the whole process of development of the child in the womb, and the process of delivery of the child, all the 3 are taken into consideration. Though the mantra is short in length, the meaning what it conveys is too deep. It takes care of all the 3 stages: conception, progress, delivery. And all the three, you want it to be in the as best way as possible. So as best way as possible, if it has to happen, you have to take care of so many things. Few very important things is to get the best results. How do you say it is best? If it is Hiranyi, if it is good and warming, that is good. Good is defined. And for doing it, what we need is churning. For churning, we need two parts. That's the husband and the wife. They churn. Only when we churn, we get the best. That's the process we know. Then we invite, we seek a good soul and create a platform for it in the womb of the mother, and we retain it for 9.5 months. So it grows well in the womb and the delivery will be natural and simple and easy. So whatever precautions we have to take for all these three steps has to be taken, so this whole thing becomes a reality. It's a beautiful guidance what is given to the mother and the father even before she conceives. That is Garbhadhana Samskara. Before conception, we tell her this is a checklist, this is what you have to take care of, and the process will start. Process of inviting the soul, and you are ready to build the best house with your best. A sort of churning. And you be ready and welcome the great soul. And whatever material you have got to build Sharirindra Manas, let it be the best. How do you get the best? Churn it, you get it. It's not just the best thing will come on its own. You have to churn it. You have to refine it. You have to refine it again and again and again. But refining it again and again is what is called churning. You refine it, make the best. Just don't contribute aimlessly. Just don't contribute without consciously being ready for it. You churn it, get the best. Keep the best things. So which is the best thing? We have got Sapta Dhatus. This I have explained once. We have got Sapta Dhatus. Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Medosti, Majja, Shukra. The Shukra is the subtlest dhatu, which is the cause for reproduction. So when you take care of the purity of the Rasa, Rakta and all these things, Shukra also will be pure and fine and powerful. So the Shukra is in two forms, as in the Arani. One is in the would be father, one would be in the would be mother, sperm and the ovum. So let that be prepared the best way. Let that be churned well. And then together we churn it to get the best for building the shelter. And now invite the best soul. And we will also prepare ourselves to hold on to it for 9.5 months so that we get a well-nourished, well-grown, healthy baby. All these things are included in that. We just look at it from the dogmatic view, we don't get anything. But you look at it with a scientific view, yes, the whole science of obstetrics, the whole science of gynecology is there. It is in a capsule form. It's in a capsule form. So taking this capsule, we can elaborate and understand the whole science of gynecology and obstetrics. Mainly obstetrics. Obstetrics related to the bearing and delivery of the child. So all these things are embedded in that. That's why you say Veda is very scientific and rational. It is not dogmatic. It doesn't encourage blind beliefs. But unfortunately, today it has become mantras what we chant in a tithi or during a Mangala Arati or Puja. That has become Veda. That's not. Such thing is not there. It's very rational and scientific. The science of obstetrics and gynecology has been developed later in modern science. But But in the ancient science, starting from the Vedas, it has been discussed elaborately in so many books. This Veda mantra, what we are seeing, upon it, lot of elaboration is there, and you find it in Charaka Samhita, in Sushruta Samhita, in Ashtanga Hridaya written by Vagbhata. All those things we find all these things, the elaboration of this. The whole subject has been here abridged and given in just 2 lines. In Rig Veda 10.184.3. So we shall elaborate and think about it. And there are many more. There are many more mantras, particularly related to Garbhadana Samskara. There are also little elaboration we get of this mantra, and that we shall see in the coming classes. Today is Friday, Saturday is not there. This Sunday is third Sunday. Sunday is third Sunday. So third Sunday I have to take the yoga class. So you'll have it on Monday. So next class will be Monday for me, Sunday night. Okay, thank you.